Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Duke Silver and today we are playing Zippee the Zombie. So this is one of the brand new heroes from the most recent patch. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it up on screen here. And so this is a hero, starts with 40 health, and every 15 characters you kill during combat will net you a free evil twin. And this evil twin will let you'll be able to cast another spell after you cast the evil twin. So you can stack them up in your hand and cast them all at once. And yeah, so this is a very fun new hero. I've been enjoying it a lot. This was the first game that I played with it, and it went pretty well, so as you'll see. But yeah, so let's get into this. Oh, sorry, and before I get into this, I should say I am running a giveaway on Twitch. It's going to be running till 5 p.m. tonight, Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, details will be in the pinned comment, as well as I will go over the details at the end of the video as well. But yeah, okay, so we get kind of some unfortunate RNG in the beginning of this game. We don't get any progress on our hero power early, and then we fight a paid actor, which means that we don't get any quest progress on that combat either. So we're very far behind, having only taken out 5 characters. And we're on 3.1 now. So you'll see me kind of like thinking about taking this Polywoggle. I think Polywoggle is really good on Zippee, because if we can get like a higher level good character, then that's something that we can throw our evil twins on maybe ahead of time and get maybe a good treasure or just a good like power boost. Yeah, so I'm not going to take it here because we're so far behind on our quest progress. We're probably not going to get the evil twin next turn even, because I mean, even if we take out their whole board, then that's still only seven triggers. So we're going to take the water wraith here, and then I'm gonna cast Beauty's Influence on it to finish Cindy's quest, and we'll take a ring of regeneration just to pad our life total for a little bit. Fortunately, we get some scaling on the water wraith here, and we got the attack off with the stag. All right, now we're down to just three counters, three more characters before we get our first evil twin. So we're gonna have it for level 4, which is it's not the worst thing ever. And we're gonna take a Minotaur here. I don't really often like taking Minotaur on 3.2, but I think it's worth taking here. It's gonna make our black cats big enough to trade, hopefully, with some things. So yeah, we're just gonna do that. And also it makes it so Mad Mim can potentially fight and maybe on some slim chance of trading with something. And I would like to have put the water wraith between the black cats, but because we're kind of lacking power on the board, I figured I needed to set it up so that we get the most power out of our Mim here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna take this triple, and because we Beauty's Influence the water wraith, we're gonna be able to cast this evil twin on our Beauty's Influenced water wraith, and that's gonna give us a level 3 triple. All right, and then also there's new art for Crystal Ball here. The art's okay, but it's a little jarring, just because the blue ball art for Crystal Ball is just so iconic to Storybook Brawl, I feel like. And yeah, since we have Crystal Ball, we fire off the shard, and it triples our sure shot into a black cat. And now we're just gonna very quickly try and fill our board. I'm gonna lock the Devour for the Cinderella because we have Crystal Ball now. Also, we picked up a Feasting Dragon, and we're gonna get the Slay with the Polywoggle, so that's not bad. Unfortunately, we don't get the Feasting Dragon 50/50 Slay there. Also, we picked up a Noble Steed with the Black Cat triple that I kind of had to gloss over, but yeah, so we picked up the Noble Steed because, like, if we could just build up a couple evil twins in our hand, then any quest character that we get later in the game, like Hercules or Lancelot, if we just fire off 2 evil twins onto it, then that's a treasure, and we get the higher level treasure because of the Noble Steed, even if we triple it rather than just finish the quest. And that's why I'm kind of looking at Nutcracker here, but I just don't think that it's worth it. Nutcracker just doesn't add enough to our board, and I'm not sure that I want to be using the evil twins on them, or on the Nutcracker. So we're gonna fire off a couple Mix-a-Wizzles here. Gives us golden time flies, not exactly what we want. We lock a couple pairs here, and then yeah, put the time flies in our hand at the last second. Our positioning's a little bit off, because we just took a little bit too much time deciding there, but we get a great fireball. We don't get the stag attack off. We might have gotten it off if we put it in slot 2, but and yeah, we're gonna pick up this pair of stags because we're looking for hat now. Of course, we have crystal ball, and yeah, like I said, I was kind of planning on building up the evil twins for like a Lancelot or Hercules, but I mean, we've got this pair of stags right now, so like we might as well fire off an evil twin and take a shot at Merlin's hat. We don't find it, but we do find sarcophagus, and because we've been evil twinning things, we've got a bunch of evil stuff on the board. Well, I mean, we had evil stuff. It's just the stag's also evil, so it plays just as well as the rest with the sarcophagus. Also, we did get a Baba Yaga that turn that we threw behind the feasting dragon. And we're gonna get the tie. We take those. We're happy as long as we can wipe out the opponent's board. Then we're happy. Also, this is Aeon. That's the new Aeon art. I did like the old Aeon art, but I think I kind of like this one as well. Again, I just feel like I mean, Aeon's one of my favorite characters in the game, so I feel like the Aeon art was just very iconic, you know. So there's just going to be an adjustment period for the new art, I think. And we definitely want to put that 10 attack on this Aeon, and it's really fortunate that we have this Baba Yaga already ready to go, and then we lock a pair of Aeons. So another great thing about Zippee with Crystal Ball is if we can just like, again, we put the Beauty's Influence on the Water Wraith earlier, but yeah, that applies to anything, right? So we can put Beauty's Influence on Aeons, and that can help you triple Aeons. We can put Beauty's Influences on Baba Yagas and help us triple those. Spellweavers, of course. And then once you have a unit that's been Beauty's influenced, if you can TLK it into like a Scion of the Storm, then you can have a good aligned Scion of the Storm, and then you can start casting evil twins on it, and just start getting extra Scions of the Storm. So, all right, we're gonna take an Ambrosia. We're basically trying to set ourselves up for having a Scion of the Storm. Because if we get one, then we just throw it there, and then it gets an incredibly large boost of stats. And we'll lock the second Baba Yaga here. And again, we're against the paid actor, so we don't get any quest progress, and we don't get our Aeon Slay. So honestly, like, really unfortunate that they were still alive at this point in the game. But yeah, we gotta make do anyways. All right, we're getting a golden monster book here. We're hoping for Forking Rod, but we don't find it. I would take Forking Rod over Ambrosia and still probably keep the Noble Steed. Again, I think the shot at a level 7 treasure with Noble Steed and Hercules is gonna be is just a little bit too good to be passing up for me. We're gonna need like probably 2 combats to get our next evil twin, but we're level 6 next turn, so like if we just find a Hercules, we can bank it for a turn, and also we're gonna cast Beauty's Influence on one of these Baba Yagas. Again, we could just triple it immediately with our evil twin, but we're gonna save it here, and we're gonna use the evil twin kind of as a last resort if we need to. Just if we just need to triple it, basically. Like, we don't get a ton of value out of tripling it. It just combines all the attack onto it and allows us to place something else on board, but so that's why it's not not an incredibly large priority to triple this Baba Yaga. Just trying to decide where the stats make the most sense, and I think it's on Aeon. We want it to survive. It's our only spell cost reduction, and we find Hercules nice and early. So next turn we'll have a second evil twin, and we'll be able to triple it. Although we are going to put it in the Ambrosia slot just in case it ends up finishing the quest, say this turn, because a golden version of Herc is going to have a lot of stats, and we're going to put extra attack on it. Although we didn't need to. The golden version will have over 50 attacks, so that was probably a bit of a mistake. I could have just put that on one of my ranged characters. All right, and then we find the triple for the Baba, so we won't need to use the evil twin on it. So we got a copycat board, or copy boy board over here. They get a decent chunk of stats. It makes sense on Morte, I suppose. And unfortunately, they're a little bit too weak for us to even get an attack off with Herc, so we're gonna be using our evil twins, and we're gonna do that first so we can replace our noble steed immediately. Unfortunately, we wanted to live the Black Prism dream, of course, but there's a consideration for Mirror Mirror if we think we can pick up Scions. If we had a Scion right now, I think I might take Mirror Mirror, but also, I mean, World Tree is of course just absurd, so we're gonna take that, and we're gonna get a ton of value out of our Aeons with World Tree, which is something that I haven't done before. So I'm actually kind of excited that this worked out like this, because literally every spell we cast now just gives everything we have +2 attack forever, right? And also now we don't have to worry about like we could have cast that Flourish, but I completely missed it. Yeah, we don't have to worry about alignment or like creature specific spells. And yeah, we got a pumpkin in our golden spot here. We got a very strong opponent. They have Horn Eye supports with Bearstein, so they're getting a ton of attack on their front row. And we get so close, but we aren't quite able to take them down. Just trying to figure out where to put the stats, and I mean, loading up a friendly spirit is of course always very good. Thinking about taking Echowood here, but yeah, probably just not worth it. I mean, it would get a lot of stats from like the friendly spirit, and once we find like Lordy or like Good Boy or things like that, then speaking of Good Boy, we mix a Whizzle into one. I decided not to take the Ashwood because we're already getting a ton of attack on our characters, and we find a Good Boy that we can put stats in. And I was considering just changing heroes, but honestly, like, Zippy's just a fantastic hero for this anyways, because especially with World Tree, we can just evil twin literally anything we have now. So we can evil twin our pumpkins, or we can evil twin Lordies when we find them. Or our good evil twinning Good Boys is obviously very good still, because it doesn't matter that it's evil anymore. I put some stats on the friendly spirit when I should have just put it on the Good Boy, and then we find a Lordy, so we'll take that. Trying to figure out exactly what plays on board, and then, yeah, we can, even though Herc's very large, it doesn't really have any text on it anymore, so we're just gonna roll past it. And there's a Court Wizard that I almost rolled past, but I'm pretty sure I rolled past at least one of them. But yeah, that's something that we definitely want. And I'm gonna do some repositioning here. We want to put the pumpkin up front for the Court Wizard to get extra attacks, and putting Lordy in the Ambrosia slot I think is more valuable than the pumpkin. since the pumpkin summons don't really get a ton of stats anyways. Just getting those front-loaded stats from the Golden Lordy is going to be more valuable. And yeah, destroying the Echo Wood's toughness there is huge for us. It's going to get resummoned by Phoenix Feather, and it's still going to have a very, very low toughness. Court Wizard gets an extra attack after taking out one of our own units. All right, and we get a second evil twin now. We don't have any room in our hand, so it goes in the shop. But yeah, we're just gonna cast them both on the good boy. We'll get a level 6 treasure. I consider Pandora's Box just because we're so strong, but then I realized that, I mean, we got to take Wand of Weirding. We're balling, so it's kind of a no-brainer. Trying to figure out what's worth Mix-a-Whistling. And we get a Golden Lordy out of that Friendly Spirit. I figure with the good boy and the Ambrosia Lordy, then that was worth it. And we get to double cast that evil twin because it was from the shop, giving us another Golden Lordy. And continuing to get our Aeon Slays is super important. Summoning a Medusa in slot 1 there is fantastic. A really best case scenario for that pumpkin hit. Make short work of that opponent. Again, just continue to load up stats on the good boy. We wouldn't mind double Pigomorphing, but far too early in the turn to use up our spell slot like that. Also because the opponent... Alright, we got another evil twin from our opponent. Which at this point, I'm not sure even what I would... I mean, I suppose I could just make another good boy with the evil twin. But honestly, like, there's not a whole lot that we really need to do with the evil twin at this point, since basically everything we care about being golden on the board is golden. But we could improve this Friendly Spirit. But we kind of run out of time. They've got a very, very large board that Echo Wood has a lot of stats. Unfortunately, we get to slay everything in their front line, and our Court Wizards have a ton of attack, and we get another Rotten Apple Tree summon, and then it resummons their Echo Wood that has their toughness nerfed, and yeah, we take down the lobby. My first game was Zippee the Zombie, and it's a win, and a really fun one at that. So yeah. So yeah, this is a really fun hero. I really enjoy it. I'm not sure how good it is, like at a competitive level yet, but the games I've played with it have been fun, for sure, at least. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it, and it really helps the channel out. Again, I've been streaming regularly over on Twitch lately, so please go ahead and follow me over there. The link to that will be in the description as well as in the pinned comment. And yeah, I'm running a giveaway until 5 o'clock p.m. tonight at Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is go to my Twitch and type in the chat #gems, and you'll be entered into the draw. And yeah, if you're already there, maybe leave a follow over there as well. I would really appreciate that. And just like with my YouTube giveaways, subscribers will be entered twice. But again, subscriptions do cost money unless you have a Prime Gaming subscription. So definitely don't feel obligated to subscribe or anything. If you feel like supporting me and my content, then I would greatly appreciate that, and you'll get an extra entry into the contest as a small thank you. But yeah, I think that is everything. Let me know what you think about the new heroes or the new patch or the new arts. I'd love to hear from you. I respond to every comment, and yeah. Also, good luck to everyone that's playing in the tournament this weekend. I think I'm gonna try and stream my my tournament games this time around with a delay. I'll probably do it like without a mic or anything, just so I can focus on the games completely. It turns out streaming and playing games at the same time is more difficult than I thought. I make a lot more misplays, and turns take a lot longer than I had anticipated. But yeah, but streaming's been fun though. And I think I'm getting better at focusing and playing while watching chat and whatnot at the same time. But yeah. All right. With all that being said, thanks again for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.